The Evelyn Nesbit love triangle. Evelyn Nesbit was the Marilyn Monroe of the first decade of the 20th century. Thanks to her unearthly beauty, she became a popular artist's model and was eventually known as the most photographed woman of her day. But her real break came when she was cast as a chorus girl in the popular Broadway show Florodora. The 16-year-old attracted hordes of admirers, but none more powerful than Stanford White. 52-year-old architect White was the brains behind the Washington Square Arch, Tiffany's, and the Second Madison Square Garden. He also loved the ladies, especially Evelyn. After watching her perform, he showered her with gifts and even designed a special apartment for her and her mother. In addition to the presents, he regularly invited Evelyn to his apartment where he'd push her in a specially made swing, earning Evelyn her famous nickname, the girl in the red velvet swing. One night he got Evelyn drunk and raped her, which oddly enough kicked off a year-long relationship. Eventually, Evelyn broke up with the architect and started hunting for a suitable husband. Enter Harry Kendall Thal, the heir of a $40 million railroad fortune. Obsessed with Evelyn, he pursued her for 2 years, sending her everything from pianos to roses wrapped in $50 bills. Eventually, Evelyn accepted his proposal. This was too bad since Thal was a woman-beating coke addict. Plus, he hated Stanford White. The architect had barred Thal from several important clubs, and the future railroad tycoon wasn't the type to forgive and forget. When Thal finally learned what White had done to Evelyn, he decided to take revenge. So on June 25, 1906, Thal approached White in Madison Square Garden. He pulled out a pistol and shot his rival 3 times, killing him on the spot. The subsequent trial became a national sensation thanks to the strong PR campaign led by his mother. Thal was seen as a hero, a protector of womanhood. After an initial hung jury, Thal was finally found not guilty for reason of insanity. Thal spent the next 8 years in a mental asylum and divorced Evelyn upon his release. The young woman was forced to work as a vaudeville dancer and struggled with depression. She eventually ended up in California, where she died in 1967. However, some say you can still see her ghost wandering up and down the halls of a Pennsylvania hotel that used to be the Thal family home.